Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video. And what we're going to be doing today is that we're going to be looking at the new Zootopia 2 trailer that popped out not too long ago. And oh, sorry guys. Let me see. I'm trying to gather. I'm thinking. Let's see. Yeah, the Zootopia 2 trailer, and yeah, that dropped back. Yeah, not so long ago, a couple of days ago. So yeah, everyone's ecstatic about this right now. So I'm, as a fan of the first movie, dude. Holy crap! I am. I am super excited about this, dude. You have no idea. I'm super excited about this. I freaking love the first movie, and I've been waiting for a long time for the second. So, freaking, we're finally here. We finally made it. We made it. so yeah, we're gonna take a look at the Zootopia 2 trailer and see what the trailer or what this second movie is going to entail. So, thank you. Thank you for joining me, guys, and watching this reaction video. So I hope you guys enjoy. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe to yours truly and like the video to help with the damn algorithm, because the algorithm overlords are freaking glass holes. But anyways, without further ado, let's dive into this next adventure Nick and Judy are about to embark.
Welcome to Partners in Crisis. I'm your therapy animal, Dr. Fuzzbee. Greg,
Fuzzbee.
we talked about that. What are we making Merlin? Uncomfortable. Yes.
Heck.
And Francine,
Whoa.
Clark may be a mouse, but he is your partner first. And we have 2 new partners. Can you tell us about your journey to Dysfunction Junction?
Well, we've been official
Junction.
partners for 1 week. Happy anniversary. And we are functioning fine, better than fine. And we did sort of save the city. So us being here kind of seems like a huge misunderstanding.
Notice how she answered first, did not allow her partner to speak, and taps her foot when she's suppressing discomfort.
Okay, hold on. This trailer, at least this part, is giving me the same kind of vibes as the trailer back in the heyday of the DMV scene. So this is pretty much like on that level, and you know what, that makes sense for them to go down this route for marketing reasons, I guess. So yeah, I'm digging it. It's hilarious. So Nick and Judy are in a group therapy session by the looks of it. Are they having partner issues, or what's happening here? I wonder. Okay, Dr. Fuzzbee.
Yes.
Whoa.
And Francine, Clark may be a mouse, but he is your partner.
Fuzzbee. She looks like a wombat, right? Looks like a wombat. Hold on. Let me just. Damn it, spelled it wrong. Wombat. Right? She's a wombat now. Or maybe not. The ears are kind of off. Then what is she? Is she let's see. God damn, dude, I can't put my finger on it. I mean, she looks like a wombat-ish, at least her face. But the ears are a bit off. They're very round. Is she a pika? Pika. Yeah, pika. No. She doesn't have that black, the very hard black note, but the ears are right though. What the heck is she then? I'm not sure what she's what she's what kind of mammal she's at. Okay, well, you know what? We'll find out later anyway. So yeah, Nick and Judy are in a group therapy session. Okay.
I'm your therapy animal, Dr. Fuzzbee. Greg, we talked about that. What are we making Merlin? Uncomfortable. Yes. And Francine, Clark may be a mouse, but he is your partner first. And we have two.
Okay, so the elephant afraid of the mouse. Yeah. Dumbo. It's reminding me of Dumbo with that scene also. So, you know, I wonder where this dynamic thing, or yeah, you know, this phobia of an elephant afraid of a mouse, where that comes from. Is that like a cartoon thing, or is this like a for real thing? Because somehow I don't think an elephant would be necessarily afraid of a mouse. At least I think so. I don't know. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, where does this dynamic thing of an elephant afraid of a mouse come from? Or is it like a human metaphor thing, like people are afraid of a scurrying rat or mouse in the household or something like that? Yeah, I just wonder about that. So yeah, let me know in the comments where this phobia thing comes from for an elephant. If this a real thing or just a, you know, a metaphor for something else.
New partners. Can you tell us about your journey to Dysfunction Junction?
Well, we've been...
Tell us about your journey to Dysfunction Junction.
Dysfunction Junction.
We've been official partners for...
Is that the name of their class or something like that? Dysfunction Junction.
Well, we've been official partners for 1 week. Happy anniversary. And we are functioning fine. Better.
Anniversaries. So anniversary of what? Them being partners, or
Better than fine. And we did sort of save the city. So us being...
Or saving the city. I'm a little confused of what anniversary she's talking about. Or is it a double whammy? They saved the city and became partners, you know, because they did become partners the day they saved the city. Right? I'm confused.
Here kind of seems like a huge misunderstanding.
Notice how she answered first, did not allow her partner to speak, and taps her foot when she's suppressing discomfort. And observe the source of her discomfort.
But the psychoanalyzing, dude. I'd be like, bite me.
Taps her foot when she's suppressing discomfort.
Yeah, sure.
And observe the source of her discomfort, represented by the disconnected affectation of her emotionally insecure partner.
What? I don't think Nick's emotionally insecure. I think he's probably a bit more... Man, whatever.
But for now, we begin by greeting our teammate.
Wait, what?
But for now, we begin by greeting our teammate.
Okay.
Okay, unfortunately, Karen has chosen to see Joel's smile as a sign of aggression. Hackles down, Karen. Karen, hackles down.
Wait, hold on.
Represented by the disconnected affectation of her emotionally insecure partner.
I want to see what this is. Listen, open, and honest communication. Manage expectations. It's a little bit jumbled over there. Manage expectations. Set goals to reduce disappointment. Encourage. Bring energy and experience. Okay. So yeah, so they're in a group therapy session. They're on the circle.
Now we begin by greeting our teammate.
Okay, so we got Karen and Joel. Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, Karen has chosen to see Joel's smile.
Oh, she's a badger. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. Because badgers are freaking menaces. Oh my god. We're basically witnessing a murder here. Oops. Oh no, what happened to the audio? I can't hear anything. What happened to the audio? Oh, I muted it, sorry.
Okay, unfortunately, Karen has chosen to see Joel's smile as a sign of aggression. Hackles down, Karen. Karen, hackles down. Someone get the hose.
Bunny, Fox! This is a make or break assignment. Fail and I will split you up.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
Hops and Wild.
Wild and Hops. The dream team. Sorry, Paul.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, hold on.
No snake has
Is a make
Hackles down. Someone get the hose.
That last piece there.
Bunny, Fox! This is a make or break assignment. Fail and I will split you up.
no snake.
Okay, so it seems it seems that Nick and Judy's partnership is on the line. Okay, just almost so it's almost on the a little bit on that same level in the first movie, except of course here Nick and Judy are partners and their partnership is in trouble. Not necessarily the careers, but yeah, it's a bit of it's a bit of a whatchamacallit, the plot point in which Nick and Judy are trying to they're basically given this ultimatum by BOGO for the case of the snake.
This is a make or break assignment.
Yeah, the snake, which is the new character that's been, revealed to us. And yeah, they're basically going to need to crack this case in order to save their partnership, basically.
Fail and I will split you up.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
Hops and Wild.
Huh. No snake has ever set foot in Zootopia in forever. Okay, it might be a bit of an overstatement, but it does beg the question. Oh man, dude, my head is just racing right now with that statement though.
Will split you up.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
Hops and Wild.
Wild and Hops. The dream team. Sorry, Paul.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God. So little Judy is what, about a year in here? Kiss my ring. I gotta see that again.
Kiss the sticking ring right now.
Kiss the sticking ring right now. So once again, Nick is forced to kiss the ring once again.
Stop in the name of the law.
I'm really sorry. No.
Stop pulling my ears. Stop pulling my ears. Never pull up on his ears.
I have to help my family. Cannonball!
This is not your worst idea.
Wow, that was almost a compliment.
Your worst idea is what you did with your ears.
Oh. Why'd you have to say that, Nick? Why? Why did you do Judy like that? You couldn't just say something nice? Come on. Well, holy moly. Yeah, let's go back to the middle and dive into that a little bit.
Will split you up.
No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
Okay, yeah. So man, oh my God, my mind is racing with that statement. What Nick just said. Okay, so if Nick didn't say reptiles, okay. See what I'm thinking is right now, guys, is that it doesn't seem like reptiles as a whole is like a thing, but maybe some species of reptiles are possibly alive, because he said snake, but Nick didn't necessarily, or it's not like, implied in the trailer that, reptiles are as a whole are in the universe, except maybe just snake, the snakes, and or some reptiles like lizards, or god damn, dude, I don't know. But that, that does open a Pandora's box of stuff here, because if Zootopia is, of course, the city of the beacon of animals living together in unity and all that jazz, that makes me wonder that if reptiles are in here, or if it's not just reptiles, it's probably just snakes, then that would mean that probably at some point maybe reptiles were part of Zootopia, but then something happened and reptiles and predators and prey, or whatever, they had a falling out with them and they were exhumed, or they were exhumed and left to their own devices, living outside in a in a different part of the universe, in the world of Zootopia, because Zootopia is just a city. We don't know if there's like, a country, state, or whatever in this universe. But if that's the case, then that would mean that reptiles or snakes or whatever are living to their own devices away from Zootopia in order to keep the peace, so to speak. So they're just living, they're keeping to themselves in isolation and thriving, I guess, and probably prefer it that way. But if that's the case, when was probably the last time a reptile sorry, excuse me, when was the last time that a reptile has set foot in Zootopia, unless they were exhumed? That statement Nick said opens a lot of doors here, though.
Wild and hot. No snake has set foot in Zootopia in forever.
So either there's a couple of scenarios that I'm thinking here. Either, the reptiles are a thing, they were never part of Zootopia, and they're just like, on their own, because either they don't wanna and they just want to be by themselves, or whatever in that case. Or at some point they probably were part of Zootopia, and like I said, something happened and they were excommunicated, and reptiles were exodus from Zootopia. Or let me see, what's another scenario that could possibly be? Or either they weren't evolved, or were on the same evolving train as the mammals, the predators and prey, with with the rest of the animals here in Zootopia. So oh man, that makes me wonder. Yeah, man, there's a lot of things. There's a lot to unpack in that statement there.
Some wild
and hops. The dream team. Sorry, Paul.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why'd you have to give him such a big ass can, dude? Now I'm wondering what is Gazelle's next hit in this movie. Now I'm wondering. I can't wait to hear it.
Kiss the second ring right now, and I won.
It's a freaking, it's a ring pop. That's a ring pop, dude.
Kiss the second ring right now, and I won.
Jesus.
Stop in the name of the law!
I'm really sorry. No.
Stop pulling my ears! Stop pulling my ears! Never pull up on his ears!
I have to help my family. Cannonball!
You know, this is not your worst idea.
Wow, that was almost a compliment.
Your worst idea is
Okay. I've seen this picture in this scene around X or around the internet, and I'm not gonna lie, I honestly thought it was AI generated. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was AI generated, but now having seen it, it's for real. So it's for real, and okay, you know what? I'll just come out and say it. Here's my big wish and one major thing I want to see by the end of this movie. I want to see Nick and Judy freaking finally end up as a couple, basically. I want them to. All right. Now, of course, there's like, one half of the Zootopia fandom are on that boat, and the other side is against it. But you know what? My thing to say for those who are against it, all I have to say to you is that why are you so anti-love, guys? I don't understand that. Just because you're miserable and can't find someone, everyone has to be miserable with you, or. Oh, you know what? No, maybe not that, but why can't, let something good happen? I haven't seen, I haven't seen a good, honestly, I haven't seen a good love story in a Disney film in quite some time now. Okay. I don't know when was the last time we probably seen one like that. I'm not talking about sisterly love like in Frozen, or family love in Incredibles 2, or Incredibles 2 or Toy Story 4, etc., but like freaking A, dude, like I want to see a goddamn freaking, a good, well-developed, written Disney love story, It's been a while, and I don't know why you guys would not, why you would be, against it. I just don't get it. Okay. So, my thing is that here's my reasoning is because I think Nick and Judy are freaking phenomenal together. Okay. Their chemistry, their development of them together, forming their partnership, which also has a little bit of romantic undertones. At least I want to think so in the first movie, because I think in the first movie that there was definitely something there, because I think on the gondola scene, that's where maybe that spark might have that fire might have been ignited on that part in the movie, in the gondola scene where Nick was basically pouring out his dirty laundry. His about his past. And Judy, herself, almost on the same level, but not as severe as Nick, but still bad, had traumatic experiences. Judy got scratched by Gideon Gray. Nick was muzzled by his troop class when he was in the Ranger Scouts, right? In the Ranger Scouts. And but for in Nick's case, you know, it was a bit more severe because of well, you know, both of them on the same level, you know, definitely receive just about the same treatment. Only thing is that for Judy, she her bully Gideon Gray apologized to her and gave her closure and made amends with her, which to Nick, he was pretty much forced to basically live on the terms of his experience of that night when he got muzzled. And so that's why in the first movie, you know, Nick was the way he is. And during the gondola scene and telling Judy what happened to him, why, you know, the way he is, explaining to her why the way he is, she, Judy, in a way, either voluntarily or involuntarily took it on herself to kind of carry some of that weight and take it off of Nick's shoulders, because she did that by saying, like, you know, you're more, you know, like, I'm sorry that happened to you, but you're so much more than that. Than a fox that's shifty or untrustworthy. And you know, Judy, she basically, you know, put a band-aid and helped stitched up some, I guess, some angst or whatever negativity that impacted Nick's life with that experience. So because they couldn't be polar opposites, but on the same time, opposites attract. Okay, it's magnetic in a way, you know. It's that classic trope. Okay, polar opposites attract, and by that I mean Nick as a character is like, in the first movie he was, you know, cynical, nihilistic, or kind of negative, kind of you know, molded by his experience, why the way he was. And Judy herself is pretty much, you know, full of energy, positivity, and let's see what else, and full of hope and a bunch of other, you know, positive features and characteristics. And you know, at the end of the first movie, you know, some of that pretty much rubbed off on Nick. You know, it's not, I mean, it's safe to say that, you know, that Judy impacted his life in a very big way. And I mean, with this trailer, it seems like this trailer is definitely, you know, heavily implying, or not heavily implying, but it's heavily hyper focused on Nick and Judy's relationship. So it's going to be interesting to see how the relationship is going to evolve, whether if it's going to, if, you know, if the both of them are going to eventually develop romantic feelings for each other, excuse me, or they'll, you know, just end up being good friends and whatnot. And you know, but you know, overall, like, me personally, I want to see them together, like I said, guys. Okay, that's what I want to see. Okay, that's on my wish list. But if it doesn't happen, then, you know, oh well. I guess me and that part of the fan base are going to be a little, you know, upset and be like, oh, why? But you know, I guess overall, I hope, you know, that this movie is that the second movie is fire, dude. I hope it's fire. I hope it's freaking, you know, freaking because with Disney's track record, you know, has been a bit on the bad side, but I hope that this movie pulls out some Hail Mary attempt to be freaking fire, dude. Okay. If that happens, I'll consider my Thanksgiving pretty much fulfilled. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this movie. I'm definitely looking this movie is definitely on my wish list for the end of this year to see. And although I don't think I'm gonna be able to see it in theaters, but I hope to see it on, yeah, I probably ended up seeing it on stream, but if I get the chance to see it in theaters, and holy moly, yeah, I'll be pleased as punch. But goddamn, dude, yeah, freaking I'm totally loving this, dude. I mean, especially here in this scene, you know, because this scene is honestly reminding me of Beauty and the Beast. Okay, Beauty and the Beast, Nick being the Beast or the Predator, and Judy being Belle, because she's wearing a pretty gorgeous yellow dress. Are those flowers or butterflies? I can't tell, but it's a hell of a dress, dude. I'm not gonna lie, she freaking looks amazing in yellow, dude. It's like, dude, I don't know, dude. Yeah, they just look great together, honestly.
What you did with your ears.
Yeah, freaking Judy's ears in a little bun. It's so fucking adorable, dude. You're not gonna tell me that that's not freaking cute as fuck, okay? You can't freaking tell me that that's not cute as fuck. And Nick, why'd you have to do Judy like that? You could have just said, you just had, oh, whatever.
The idea is what you did with your ears.
And there's nothing wrong with her ears. You should have just said it looks great. Could have took this opportunity to freaking give Judy a bit of to make her flustered, but nah, you have to go and just kind of ruin it, Nick. You bloody wanker. Okay, so yeah, guys, Zootopia 2, man. Holy moly, Jesus tap dancing Christ. That was a great trailer, man. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I can't wait. It freaking looks great. It looks good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm crossing my fingers for it, dude. So yeah, so I guess that'll be the end of it, guys. So that's the end of the video. So I don't know what else to say, but I think I laid out all my 2 cents about the trailer. I think it's fire. It looks hilarious. It's got everything. It's got everything for a great sequel. A formula for a great sequel. By the looks of it, there's definitely going to be some laughter, maybe some sad moments, maybe, well, definitely some happy moments and funny moments, good moments, a lot of all kinds of moments. So yeah, we get the whole plethora roller coaster of emotion that this movie's gonna give us. Okay, I just yeah, it looks like a good time, man. As much as the first one, I definitely hope. Fingers crossed. So yeah, looking forward to it, guys. And yeah, this trailer has been making its rounds. It's all over my it's all over on Instagram, all over Facebook, etc. I think everyone's definitely excited for this one. So yeah, I have to wait and see and how this comes out. So yeah, guys, I don't know what to say other than I'm looking forward to it once again. But anyway, guys, all right, I'm gonna end the video right there before I talk in circles and then you're like, this guy is talking in circles. What is he on about? So yeah, I'm gonna end it there, guys. So I'll catch you all in the next video, or in upcoming stream and whatnot. So thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Definitely like and subscribe to yours truly, and go like and watch the original video. I'll leave the original video in the description. Thank you guys for watching once again, and thank you for helping me out with the algorithm. So definitely leave a like for the video, man. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Later, guys.